Trig Assassin with how many biddies is that? 23. Alright, you're at 94 cents. Baboose! I don't know why Twitch is blocking your message, but Baboose! It's probably because my name sounds like tits. You got this, Goth. I believe in you, brother. How you doing, Baboose? How's your day going so far? You need a Premier Team? Beef Burger? I'm sure there's I'm sure you could ask in my Discord, or even like the Valorant official Discord. I'm sure you could find a team really easily. Zid, that is definitely an interesting fact, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Alright, another 4-minute wait. Understood. Yes. The cats are a little loud today, chat. I'm not gonna lie. They do be meowing. In the meantime, chat, since we're here, since we're just waiting for the game to start, I say we play a little Wordle. I don't know what you guys are thinking. You're gonna play APAC for Premiere? That's sick. Walmart, where are you from? Alright, chat, give me a word. I need a word, somebody. Somebody give me a word. Anybody. Turds? Okay, cats rule turds. That's the first thing you say in my stream, by the way. First thing you say is turds. But you hit 3 letters. S-U-T. What if it's sturdy? Or, no. What if it's stump? That's my guess. That's a Teats guess, by the way. Nope, it's not stump. Studs? Nah, it can't be that, KT. Obi! With another 71 biddies. Very, very specific, guys. Thank you. Thank you for making it rain on me. Oh, and there's another 24. That makes 95. That makes 95. Stout? Ooh, Baboose. That's a good one. That's a good guess. I like that one. Oh, Baboose. You might be the smartest person in this chat. You might be the smartest person in this chat. I'm not gonna lie. You actually might be a genius. And I hate you for it, because now I actually have to come up with more content to do while we're waiting for this. That took 30 seconds? Well, that is a long time. A very long time. Probably too long. Do the connections? What do you mean, cats rule? Teats, do you need more additions to the bot? I'm so bored. Walmart, I don't know if you can do this by yourself, but we could still do the minimap zoom in button, if you still want to do that. That I kind of want to do. We were going to do a Discord gambling bot, but I'm not like, that's not like the biggest thing in the world to me. Human benchmark? Nah. Why are you always stinky? You don't shower, brother. You're working on that one? Okay, got it. So poople, guys, is you want to get to the word poop from Jaws, but you can only change 1 letter at a time, and you have to do it in as few guesses as possible. So like Aristo said pause. That's perfect, because P takes the J and this is still a word and gets us 1 letter closer to poople, or to poop. So now, is pop a word? Nope. Is pause? That's got to be a word. No, it's not. Pause is not a word. And I'm assuming pause is not a word. So if we have pause, we have to change this to a letter that can end in P. Maybe pulp? No. We can go pals into palp. And then we can go palp. What? That's not a word? Okay. Alright, well, I just cooked everything. Why is everyone here employed? I don't know. Don't see the E-slur in here, though, please. Peep? No, it has to be 1 letter. 1 letter. Pale? Oh. Good call. And then from pale, we go... What we're gonna do from pale? Oh, pale and a pole, you're right. Then from here, maybe we can do pulp? No. Nope. Ooh, I like that. Baboose has got it. Pale into pole. Into pole. Into pool. Oh, chat, we did it. The best solution was 5 guesses. Can I see it at least? Aku! Aku Amatata. It means no worries. What's up, Apu? Remember I used to call you that? Apu? Xid, I'm glad that you get a kick out of it. I did not know that's how that, what's that meant. I did not know that's what that meant. Match started? Well, clearly not. Unless it's here. Unless you're talking about your own match. In which, no offense, I don't care a whole lot. But I do wish you luck. Oh, good, Goth. Oh, let's not use the W slur in chat, please. Please, no W slur. 100 Thieves did something? Yeah, who would have thought, huh? Who would have thought? Chat, I do have to dip out in exactly like 1 hour and like 50-ish minutes. Maybe an hour 45. Teats, this isn't Valorant? What are you talking about?
Welcome back, everyone, to the Verizon Game Changers Swiss
Cobra.
Here for stage
What does it
2.
say up here?
I'm Ash and I'm joined here by Zobi. I'm so excited, Zobi, to get straight into it because it's our final stage here for GC.
Ooh. Aku with a 7 stream streak. I guess you could say that stream started about a week ago. Was that tough? Was that tough? How does one check stream streak? I am working on a command for that, KT. I'm working on a command, KT. I'll have you know, Teets, it was an annual checkup. I wasn't stinky. What are you yapping about? Alright, peace out, Zid. We're going to be checking out what Cloud9's doing. What Cloud9 GC, how good they are. If they're going to get signed by Cloud9, they better be good. Well, at least you would think. I don't think they would sign a bad team. Right? Why else would an organization sign a team if they're not good? Chat, why else would an organization sign 5 players? Maybe because they do like fire content? Well, you would think so, right? But I haven't been signed yet. Okay, I don't know what's going on in Gizmo, chat. I don't know what's going on with Gizmo. But he has the hots for this dinosaur nugget pillow that we have. And I'm going to take this pillow and throw it somewhere else so he does not do that next to my desk. Here you go, buddy. You do that over there. There we go. Minnow. Hello, Minnow. He's in love with a pillow? He is in love. Yes, you could say that. He is in heat. Yeah, that's the shame corner. That's gonna go. Yeah, Gizmo. As much as I tell him not to do that, he just does it when I'm not looking. So I'm just gonna let Gizmo do his thing. So evil Teats. How does it make me evil? I don't want to see my cat humping the pillow to my left. I don't want to see that. Oh, Beef Burger wants to run a bet. Okay. That's actually a good bet, Beef Burger. I like that one. Open bet. Does Teats say a word that starts with P before the game starts? Hey, if you guys want to gamma raise some fries, go ahead. At least your cats don't destroy your setup. Yeah, I guess it's true. I could rig it. Oh, if you want to bribe me, I was gonna say A me off. I was gonna say A me off, but I didn't want to say that word, you know. No. Begins with a letter, Cobra. Begins with a letter. Who is at my front door? Oh. Never mind, I left it unlocked. Alright, closing the bet. Oh, KT. You gotta be slicker than that, KT. You gotta be slicker than that. Nice try. Nice try. You gotta be slicker than that. How come nobody voted no? Alright. Refund. I refunded because you guys are poop. You're so eepy, I get a Walmart. I'm kind of the same way. I gotta get some good sleep tonight. I gotta get some sleepies. Walmart, run a bet. Start a bet, Walmart. If you don't stay for the whole thing, I'll end it. Or I'll finish. I'll make sure it finishes out. You're at the store. Hi, Jess. Everyone say hi to Jess. Everyone say hi to Jess. Say hi to Jess or I'll ban you immediately. You forgot the command? It's exclamation point open bet, then whatever it is. Why sleep when you can throw Elo and ranked with you? Oh, that's true. That's true. Then instead of going to bed, I could just go to bed angry. I like that. Ooh. That's the tech. The tech, I can go to bed upset. Ooh. Yes, Mr. Aku, yes. You have the tech. That's how you get the best sleep. Yes. Not only that, not only Walmart, you go like this. I'll show you. Open bet is Walmart silly. Yes. No. So you do that. No, I don't know, reset bets probably. There you go. There you go, Walmart. Go for it. I don't want you guys to vote on that, so. Oh wow, chat. Cobra, I added it into the bits thing. It's only once per stream though. It's only once per stream. I left that for you guys. It's only once per stream. Cuz I didn't want to add like so many sound effects that my stream just becomes like a clown fiesta. I didn't want to like add there's a fart, then there's a neigh, and then there's just like, where's my credits? That was, I think it was Walmart. That probably was Walmart's suggestion. I think might have been Jess's suggestion too. I think you guys both suggested it, so I was like, all right, I'll do it. Chad, don't these players look familiar? I feel like I've seen them before. Wait a minute. Maybe I went to high school with this person. Huh. Wait a minute. Chat. Is that my cousin? That looks like my cousin. It's a quintuplet, right? Isn't that a 5 stack? Isn't that 5 twins? Isn't it like a 5 twin set? Isn't it like a quintuplet? Pen tool. The more sound effects viewers play, the more money you get. Yeah, but like I don't want new people to come in here and be like, why is this guy just playing horror sound effects, poop sound effects, like clown music? So then I get less viewers because people don't want to, you know, spend bits on anything. Or, I mean, because people are spamming too many noises. The horse one is pretty funny, I'm not going to lie. Wait a minute. No way this is a username, by the way. Yo, wait a minute. I've been here before. Wait a minute, I'm a huge fan. Wait, why didn't Cloud9 sign Home Depot? Yeah, Silly Girl's good, but like Home Depot, that's peak. Oh, chat. We gotta play the theme song. Aku's right, we gotta play the theme song. Oh, wait, I keep forgetting about YouTube chat. Nobody's in here, it's okay. Phew. Good thing nobody's ever in there, so I don't have to miss reading it. There's some people in there every now and then. Alright, chat, we gotta get the music on. Imagine that's our walkout song. Home Depot song. Kind of tough, low key. Unironically, Aku, I think this is like the most badass walkout song ever. Is it not? Isn't that tough? You poop is dead. Okay, Baboose, I have it open now. Teats finally losing his shit. Mirko, no, there's a player on Cloud9 Game Changers whose name is literally Home Depot. She must be sponsored by Home Depot immediately. Is this kind of free marketing? It is. Especially this part where like the hammer's going at it. That's tough. It is really tough. There's a Home Depot remix. Home Depot song remix. What are the remix? Oh, we gotta watch Breeze. Whose idea was that? Oh, I mean Lotus. Same thing. Boring, 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 boring. Yeah, like I eat nails for breakfast. Like, I get it. Oh, it's kind of tough, chat. Oh. Wait, chat, this is tough. That's not bad. That's not bad. Leave it on Secret PR. Wait, Home Depot theme, but it's a rap song. Hold on. Chat, what about this?
I'm talking propane on the gas grill, open flame, hold the pan, still in flannel, it's plaid, still never question the dad skill. I'm in the backyard. Tool belt, big truck in a backpack, working on a house and I flip it like a flapjack. Phillips head with a tread, hammer with a knapsack, got a creak in the knees, even got a bad back. Never
oh, Chad!
Got a big beam, bolts and a lug nut, screws and a toolkit, thinking of what does what. Hit him with a sport when I'm beating them at putt.
Hey, sports.
That's why does that go so hard? Chad, how are we not dancing? How are we not spamming dancing emotes in here? By the way, how are we not spamming dancing emotes? Home Depot song remix. That's another one. Let's hear it. Gamble chat. Who wins Lotus? You want to win some tendies? Want to vote over your game? Want me to do something stupid? There's another remix. Do I want anything special? No, I'm okay, Jess. Thank you, though. Oh, the electric guitar? The Gamba's up. Predictions. Gamba's up, May. Oh, that's tough. This is tough. Oh, wait, it's losing me. It's losing me. It lost me. It lost me at the end. Oh, wait a minute, chat. This looks like it's gonna hit. Oh, chat. Chat, start dancing. This is like some Elden Ring type shit. Is the game starting yet? Oh shit! Chat, stop distracting me.
These days GCs is much more favored with
Chat, stop distracting me.
Yeah, I feel like when I think of Deadlock, I think of GC. I think of
Come on, we're gonna watch Valorant. Would you please?
You know, maybe there has to be.
Listen, I want Cloud9 to win as much as the next guy.
Because it actually
I want
was,
Cloud9 to win as much as the next guy. But how could you possibly? Where'd Home Depot
go? They
go?
are just trying to keep compositionally what works.
Where's Home
Depot?
Depot?
That screams that this Deadlock's going to be integral to some of the set plays that they have around that net, and the fact that they're doubling up with the fade C's as well.
Where's Home Depot?
Means that Cloud9 have to be really, really careful, and that might also then benefit the Neon in that high pace where I think she'll be able to get past it a little bit easier.
Hold on a minute, that's gotta be. Hold on, I'll turn off the fucking game right now if there's not a Home Depot in this match.
Composition where I think they're going to work against each other
right here.
Well, just systematically.
Look, Home Depot's right here. Oh, they have aliases.
They're actually going to want to do
Geraldo?
I think that
Who is this person?
Is going to be so important.
Who is this person?
Down to trying to shut down Marceline in those moments.
All right, well,
so right.
Good for you, Home Depot.
Marceline is as
all right, chat. Look, we have a dead Luke.
You're gonna blink and she's gonna be in
Deadlock,
your face. And what are you gonna do at that point?
Fade C's, Raise Nade. This is low-key a banger combo, chat.
It does change the game plan a little bit here for the side of C9. I feel like you are gonna have to look to default on those pistol rounds. They want to see where Ashley is going to be playing.
Omen is Home Depot, yes.
And also what the timings are going to be. I think with that barrier mesh is going to be really important. I feel like we see the most success when it is thrown out like mid-round. You never want to see, other than pistol, the deadlock wall thrown out too early.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cough from that.
You want to kind of disrupt while they're looking for those rotations around the map when it's a little bit more potent.
But I think it's funny how like
just getting shot down right away, and C9 is
game changer teams know to run Viper on Lotus, but tier 1 teams think that double duelist is just
I mean,
better.
I hate to keep talking about the Deadlock, but I want to talk about the player behind it, Ashley, as well, and how that might frame the context. She's the IGL
Are we starting
for this
soon?
Squad, right? So being on the Deadlock, where she's going to be expected to hold her own, maybe as a solo Senti holding a site, is going to be crazy. And again, I feel like Lotus, there's so many avenues you can exploit in the rotation timings that I think the communication is going to have to be at peak efficiency so that she can have effective calling when you're maybe defaulting some fade.
IGL and Senti, it's not as bad as you think.
That's going to be
IGL
a bit
gets
more
to basically sit
there.
there.
Here since she's the one now stepping into that
and
role,
gets to like stare at their bots, like let the bots hold the map control, and they just like stare at the map.
Shuffled around with some of the
I used to IG on Senti.
Out and
not saying that I'm like boast or anything.
Hey, that'll make her performance that much more impressive if she does pop off Ash.
Okay, let me cope check with you though.
Okay.
Because I want to.
All right, Chad, we got a couple bets going. You want to bet some tendies?
Sentinel IGLs.
Bet some French fries.
Rule to have to deal with because you're usually separated from the pack. You're not playing with the team. Deadlock.
Beef Burger, only mods can open bets. Beef Burger.
To the Sentinels because you are looking to usually play with that race, play with your duelist player, try to get that value from the grab nets, even aggressive sound sensors as well. So if that's like the approach that Rosso GC are gonna go with, trying to pair those 3 players of Ashley, Silly Girl, and Gerald together, I see the vision. I definitely get where they're coming from.
Oh my god, how many tendies you guys voting for?
A little bit of
you guys got 50k on Cloud9? No faith in Home Depot. Yeah, who turned on cinematic mode? Can we see the game start or what?
So that's my boon. That's my boon. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Sentinel calling is hard, but the Deadlock at the very least, you're expected to stay with the pack.
100%.
Oh,
not
the player the banners went away.
Attack side, I think it's going to be just fine. I am curious how defensively it's going to work because I think back to like other Deadlocks we've seen right on Lotus, and it's just like how does she normally function there? And I don't. And
Home
that's
Depot's
where I'm just like,
we'll
have to wait and see because Rosso are also starting out on that defensive half as well. So we're going to get the answer here pretty soon. And as well,
I like your name.
Reminder: this is actually Cloud9's pick.
Whoa! I hear pistols.
Shows the start.
Whoa!
On that defensive side too. So
I hear vice walls and pistols.
I personally like starting on my weaker half sometimes, just out of the way, you know.
And
also, while it's your warm-up half anyways, so you can just cope, and then be confident going into the second half. Once you're
let's pay attention to the Deadlock. We don't see a lot of Deadlock on this map. I'm not gonna lie. I'm NGL. Let's see if
on the attack.
Let's see if Rosso has any secret Deadlock tech.
I mean. Well, I'm sure they're happy about it because most teams do want to start on attack to be able to control the tempo on this map or even feel out how the enemy team wants to
pretty mixed buys from both teams. Close. I think we have one of everything over here except a bandit. The only pistol we're missing is a bandit. A different Viper wall that we're not really used to. Oh, Deadlock insta.
Got a little trap going.
It's a quick firefight here. And
that was fast.
Come out on top, just tearing down these players outside.
Was the C's nade not there?
For Rosso. And it's all up to Ashley in a 1v3
Guys,
scenario.
so
She
Deadlock
does have to go for
heavy
the
util
retake.
dumped A main to lock A main down. This wall's
Yeah, it was a
impossible
nice
to surround
risk there,
pistol.
I think, to take that initial
This is
engagement
fine.
would have given the 2v2.
Then
but
they had a
Sarah took
3
us on
stack
their
on
heels,
B
and
to
now
try and, I
it's Ashley,
think
the leader,
C's
left in a
nade anyone in here. But
1v3
the
with
C's
38 HP because of the
Did the
secondary
C's
follow-up,
nade
and she's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this.
miss? I already
Yeah,
closed
not
it.
much
What?
you can do in this situation.
What?
Maybe do a little bit of damage as possible, but all these players are low. There
What?
is not a world though when you consider the positioning here for C9. All three.
Yeah, I don't know
tucked
if
into CT at the
I don't know how
moment.
Deadlock can win
DQ
this.
is just about
NGL.
Impossible.
You're missing Shorty. I guess you're right.
Would require a huge mistake to go down. It's
All right. Well, Viper's already halfway to their ult.
C9
Okay, I don't think we get any replays. So, what happened with the C's nade?
probably play some set ideas on defense that
I want to
they
see just real quickly,
know
really
that they
quick.
can capitalize off of, like what we're seeing.
Paranoia. Where's our C's? Oh, we're
Trap
buying a
going.
Prowler on this?
Know that they can
Oh,
capitalize
chat.
off of.
That's got to be a C's nade, no?
Rosso is throwing out there, and the aggression. that
I got
plays
something
through, 'cause
for
we
that
saw the
you-
vision. But Z9,
I got
they
something
shot-
for you that
they
stream
shot
I
back
like.
and
Oh,
they're on
hell
top
yeah.
in the
But it's a
front
fact, Glizzy.
Yeah, no, 100%. And Sarah was at the core, I think, of that
Chat,
damage
we need
control
to
as
buy
well.
our
Now coming to the
Booger
next,
Bomb.
Obviously, Rosso
Our-
gonna be
our
going for a little
goop
bit of a gamble
grenade.
stack on the eco, and C9 playing that more defaulted look, handling aggression.
kinda
You know,
loud.
posted up pillar, posted up a.
That's kinda
just
loud.
getting information on where the stack could be.
Sheriff,
So,
Bandit,
not gonna be running
Bandit.
into a site
3
all
pistols.
willy-nilly.
Yeah, we're stacking. Yeah, I don't know,
Rosso
Mino.
haven't really
I think
called
that's a mistake.
bluff too
That's
early
100% a
just yet
mistake.
Either. Like, you'll sometimes see if they like don't hear any noise, they'll immediately all pivot towards A.
What are fries?
Sarah's
Those
trying to
are my
force out,
channels,
actually.
like the little side bets that we do. What? And you gain 100 fries every 10 minutes, and it's just for fun. Once somebody hits 500k fries, I reset it, give that person VIP, and then just reset it. It's just for fun, like a little side bets. It gets people invested. It's a little leaderboard we have.
This timing could actually though be kind of crazy.
So as you can see, the mods will like usually open bets. Like Cobra just opened one, and then you can gamble.
For each other, essentially, to over rotate.
And it's just interactive. It keeps you interested, keeps you paying attention.
C9, the way that Rosso are playing, though, being able to stick together. Kind of curious to see if they will attempt a retake situation or if it's going to.
All right, chat, get your fries in. Get your fries in.
Yeah, they perfectly.
You wanna
played
win
the
some
early
french
round
fries,
with
become
that eco,
VIP?
right? Nobody dying.
You wanna be a somebody?
Identifying where the weak and strong sites are. And
Suri
at this point, it's
probably
pretty
should
much
go
be a data
hunting with
spike
their
angle, and
sheriff.
Look at the defenses on these
Once this
chokes,
one-way
right? Your
fades.
player with just the sheriff ready to play off the paranoia.
Unless
so
the
they're
defense are
minimizing
running
risk
into
here, too.
Oh, but they're going for the set plays into this retake. Investment to go in, but a nice.
Yeah, I think we just died a spike at this point.
From Gia, there was
Otherwise, they're just gonna be
something
farming ult orbs.
Rosso could do, the time ticking away now. They're still gonna look to do a little bit of damage overall. It's not gonna come through thus far.
Yeah, I think it just.
And it's a clean round here for the side.
It didn't look like the offense were getting ready to hunt, so I think the defense probably could have just
perfection there.
died to
A
spike.
flawless for Cloud9. Game changers,
The offense
as
should have
Never
hunted, and the
Sling
defense
gets
should have died to spike for
full
sure.
win from
Flying
that side
Rabbit,
rifle, and-
2 months sub,
and
2
yeah,
months,
I mean, yeah, you
2
could
months
not
sub
have
streak.
played
I
that round
appreciate
more
you, Flying
tactical
Rabbit.
if you
Welcome
were
back to the Brain
Cloud9,
Buds.
And I think the only thing that could have changed for
Glad to have
Rosso
you.
would have been maybe a faster pivot, maybe one of those C players.
We're
goes
glad to have
so
your
that
Flying
actually can
Rabbit.
Get at least a jiggle line and early info on
All right,
that.
first full
That
life for the
Sari
defense.
was
This one's
A side.
important.
I think the hardest part
Cloud9's
about that is they
Epic,
don't
by the
even
way.
know that Sari was the one that lurked up, right? Or if it was the entire team, because they never got wind of there until the spike had been planted.
It's really good information.
Also on pistol, I don't know if Deadlock can hold up by
Unintentional on the
themselves,
side of
by herself.
C9, but something that's definitely in their
All right, looks like we're just gonna go C.
aggressive push
Smoke under
out
the
from
potential
Rosso.
one-way.
They're gonna clear out the entirety of A main, and with the sound teammate here at C.
Yeah, we have full info A. So Deadlock rotates over.
Of C9 are gonna be waiting outside
Fade
the
might as
site.
well.
The delay
No.
is good, though.
Maybe after the Prowler.
Mistake, but also
Oh, nice
Paranoia
wall.
going in. The barrier orb comes through here as well, and so much has already been invested here.
I feel like
outside
if we're gonna
of C9.
throw our wall,
With
we
the
need to have this
presence
smoke
that
here
they've
ASAP.
shown outside of the
Like this
Seaver
smoke needed to be
site,
here 10 minutes ago
honestly,
to protect that wall. I'm not gonna lie.
even a third of the round,
But
having
by
it
cutting
too
noise,
high.
the offense threatened
Yeah,
that they
I
can
mean,
go
both
back
Thorns
B or
done. I
get
feel
ready
like
to go
they're
back
cycling
A.
the util really well between
And
that
this cut
Deadlock
of
and that
noise
Viper
keeps
from
the
Rosso
Omen
on
planted.
that seaside anchor, but it looks like C9 looking to re-hit
Oh,
while it's still
offense
that
coming to the paranoia as well.
regeneration
You're not
timer,
great. Oh, way to use your noggin. You're right, KT. Flying Rabbit, way to use your noggin.
Go out, and the entire team is on the
Oh.
site.
Oh, we're whiffing, chat. That's not a good look.
Ooh, and Marceline, again, a fierce entry finds two with
That's
that
not a good look,
bot
chat.
of Vandal actually into the air quotes bonus round, and honestly, this point, so I was looking to see if they can find any cheeky
I mean, they
little
had to
kills
here.
to find a way back into this round, or they might even have to start.
You're bronze 2 after playing against a
without
full
the save.
silver team. Hell yeah,
The
OG
moment
Llama.
where if you don't get a kill in the next
We
5
love hearing
seconds,
that.
it has to
W OG Llama.
Especially with 3 rifles that they're carrying over.
I think it's very funny when people highlight their messages in my chat. Oh, what happened? Whoa!
Somehow,
whoa!
things are starting to turn.
Excuse me.
2v2 now here, half on his
Oh wow!
side.
I was gonna say.
And we might just get to stick the entire thing.
Chat! I did not think that was gonna
Is
happen.
a win
3v5, by the
for
way.
Rosso? The cover
How did that
is
fall
good.
apart so
They're
quickly?
not there in time. And that's crazy. That was a round that felt like should have gone the side
How?
of C9, but heroic.
That was way too stressful. I could imagine, OG.
Especially Gerald getting that
How?
TK there
Oh, we got an early
from
timeout?
Rosso to open things back up.
And we need to talk about Vex's frontside smoke as well, right? I feel like C9 had such a hard time navigating it, and that's what kind of set up some of these early reflux kills
like a
from
timeout,
Rosso.
tech pause.
And Sarah,
Well,
just...
let's see where it all went wrong, chat. Where did it all go wrong?
I'm surprised to see it to really be a safe situation.
So smoke goes down.
Rifles that they're carrying over. I'm surprised to see they're actually
Sheriff gets one.
in uni-
Raze, how does Raze get two? Oh, it's a high lower, and she just sprays down two. Neon's 1 HP already, so just sprays through smoke and gets two.
Somehow, though,
Omen wins the 1v1 and elbow. Creates a 2v.
2v2.
That's a little unlucky.
I'm surprised to see they're actually looking to drop that in uni.
2v2, and then yeah.
Somehow though, things are starting to.
Yeah, it's tough.
mostly a bonus, and
That's tough, chat.
they might
That's
even
tough.
just go for some default orb farming to get like a nightfall in line for Lilo.
All right, tech pause is over.
Yeah, it
Those are
feels
some
so
fast tech
bad
pauses,
not being
chat.
able to actually comfortably buy up after that round win. Thank you for bearing with us through that little tech pause. We had a little mouse DC, but everyone's back and connected now.
Gerald
Rosso, though,
has
they're
a bandit
postured for that
and
aggression outside
half
of
armor.
A. Once again, just
And they're getting rid of the slam rubble, chat. We're getting rid of the slam rubble.
Pressure the side of C9 off, but it is just going to be Sari continuously.
Mods, make sure you.
on that side of the map, C9.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't forget to
More
close
than
that.
happy to continue to run back that C side when things have largely been working out with their conditioning that we've seen here for that mount control.
And again, it's like C9 know what the economy is like. They know what the playstyle is going to be like subsequently. So they start slow. They get on the aggro off angles to see if there's any front.
It's a nice wall. Allows the defense not to have to worry about B for a while.
She says green light go, we're good to take that space. And
but I also feel like on
coming into
eco,
this
you don't.
round, we're not going to have that brunt of utility, right?
You could gamble this open.
I think for Rosso to stop a CXF.
You could just gamble B because you're not going to win on defense, chat.
Just to pop up, to spread these players even thinner without that certainty in the back.
You're not going to win on defense, chat, if you're spread out with a bunch of pistols. So like, I feel like you just leave B open. You gamble it, keep the 3 stacks here to make sure you have players here to fight. Because now if the offense go back A, like this hold is going to be a lot weaker now with Fade watching B. I feel like you just gamble this open. If the attackers walk into B, fuck it, like whatever.
Yeah, but that little prowler gets overswung.
Like it's an eco, you're not supposed to win anyway.
Seaside that
But
does not come
yeah,
other than the form of
exactly
a
what I said is
kill.
about to happen.
Even Ashley re-swinging, but the re-engagement on A is underway. Gerald being overwhelmed. No.
30 seconds left. Yeah, you can't do too much there. It is insane that Gerald walks away with a pick, though. And now it's going to be...
Not gonna lie.
Sari to turn
That's a shot.
Around. That's still stuck in the corner.
The game changers Deeg never fails to amaze, chat. The game changer Deeg never fails to amaze.
Rescue that round, but way too close for
never fails to amaze.
Things were going started to fall apart with those picks that we saw coming through from Rosso. Actually wild how the individual mechanics nearly won.
Yeah, absolutely, Cobra.
100%. Like,
defense have Raze ult. Offense have
very passive, very gamble
Fade
style,
ulti.
and like proactive, get on a line, take those.
Yeah, I was a little too
together,
close.
right? And
I was
the
a
only
little
thing
too
that
close.
saves them is C9's passing like the 3K baton between
well, the defense
players.
are fighting
like,
Mound this round.
everyone's having
That's a little
their
different
moment.
from what we've seen before.
It feels like right now. So now with weapons in hand, they're still going on this sort of aggro style, right? Gerald prepared at a moment's notice.
Suri has walked out A pretty effortlessly.
Very much so. Pick though goes over to the side of Lele. You have
chat. Where is
into
our other
the
smoke?
Ego. Provide the support needed. Unfortunately,
If we're gonna fight Mound, where is our other smoke?
Using the
Chat.
smoke to try and provide that cover. Cross back over B side though, and be free for the taking. Is Shiny gonna be able to get a pick? Maybe look to delay. There's a snake fight.
Is the Nathan curse real? What does that mean?
Might be able to get one.
Spotted her out, and then she does. And now you can't
Spike planted.
safely hold. So Gia pacifying smoke. Trying to get some of these corners off while regrouping. But Vex has been forced even deeper into C-Link.
Are they trying to save?
This is going to take a lot of time to regroup.
This feels like a save, chat. I'm not gonna lie.
It takes so long to.
Or is Viper just grouping up with Omen? Because I also feel like that's a good idea.
It's at this point you might.
Because you're not gonna win this by trading each other out. That just mathematically isn't true.
they don't even have that paranoia to get
Oh.
back to the site, right?
Last player standing.
We're taking some risks here.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It's not gonna happen.
I don't know about
Jay's gonna
that.
Close that one off and
Home Depot should go home. I gotta see where that other smoke was. I'm not gonna lie. Did they
To
smoke?
rock it out off the paranoia aggro style, right?
Where's the other
Gerald
smoke go?
prepared.
Like, this
I don't
is
know what
obviously a
Lotus
mount
feels
trap off the
like
orb. That's
to
pretty
rock it
nice.
out off the paranoia.
We're holding a smoke.
very
Where do we
much
smoke?
so. Pick though goes over to
Oh, what is this?
Very much so.
If we're gonna
feels
trap
like
this, let's throw up a one-way here. I know we have to blind, but I think this one-way should have been up maybe a few seconds in after Viper hears nothing C and B.
Just doubly benefit the March lane entry, and then that late
now
cycle
here's the
of
one-way.
Grows as well to stall that 2v4 situation there as they tried to get out of C-Link. So
Your tendies are going in the
all in
gutter.
all, do agree right now.
C9
we're
GC
seeing
looks better than their main
the
squad.
depth
That's crazy to say, by the way.
Once again, the same idea. Rosso get aggressive, C9 hold their ground, and we'll go from there.
It's not to say that there aren't the changes.
Home
that
Depot
they
is
do,
selling.
right? Like even the C-Mount
Home
side
Depot's running a
falling
sale.
out, being in a change in position. Gonna play the trigger to C1. Unfortunately, doesn't get another.
Yeah,
round.
Game Changers Deke does not miss.
Side of Rosso, they're still looking to answer. You got a couple weapons that you can pick
Dude,
up.
maybe
here
Rosso should just
over
never
on
buy a
that
rifle ever
side
again
as well
and just
before
like only
they
buy
get
sheriffs.
that split spike in hand though.
Last player standing.
Oh,
Alright, well, none of the last two are.
High-low is good, and Sari's gonna come out on top. That spike recovered here.
Home Depot having a clearance sale?
Is completely separated
Yeah.
from everything.
Yeah, they are.
I think the door won't happen. I was kind of worried about her giving that position away.
Rosso has a lot of ults online. They both have a lot of ults online. Vice is close, plus these three.
You should have seen that
30
weapon got
seconds
scooped up as well from the
Rosso has these four.
trophy B main
Plus,
fight one. Shiny on a mad dash to
Shiny
beat them
has
over towards
ult in
A,
one. Could be
hoping
used to
Puck's
cover
gonna
the
buy a
spike.
little bit additional
But they also
delay,
have a
and she will
Viper
get here.
orb here.
Question's gonna be if time is on her side and if she can isolate these 1v1s.
Interesting.
That too.
That we still have our Viper's orb.
Ooh, but there's also a molly in return. Unfortunately, not going to be able to deny that plant. Try to try and divvy them up, but it's not gonna
Filing
work
her
out that
bankruptcy.
way. You've got Gia to close out that round, and C9.
I'm pretty sure Riot like made them. I'm pretty sure Riot made
There was
them
some
change their
impressive
name.
early round
I'm not
kills
gonna lie.
found there by Rosso with the sheriff. So it was a little bit more coordinated on that fight. Obviously, the trigger discipline as well, benefiting Gerald a little bit in that situation. I think it was more so the fight that gave way to the 2v2 was Silly Girl fighting C9 early, right? C9 wanted to regroup and fight that 2v1, and they kind of gifted it, right? Versus if they had tried to like hit the rebellion door, grouped up a bit earlier, it could have been a little bit different, and that's where you need that decisiveness, not just from your ideal, but from everybody in the team. And now moving into the next, this is a must-win, right, for the side of Rosso. Attack, defense, start, regardless, right? You have 5 ultimates, you have a buy. If you mess this up, C9 will have such an advantage before the side swap. And I think that's where C9 haven't even had to dip into their own ultimates. They've just been stockpiling and stockpiling. And now this is gonna be a crazy, crazy round, Ash. Like, we gotta like buckle in and get ready.
You know, things are going to get really hectic. Again, though, I think we've seen Rosso putting some cool stuff plays into the server. They have ideas.
Whose map is this? Top left, you can check, KT.
It's just right now,
Yeah, every ult online.
C9
This round is about to be a cluster,
so
a
much
fuster
better
cluck. I'm not gonna lie,
so
chat.
far. So I'm curious to see if they're going to be able to find
Why
that
are you
success
riding,
that they're
Cat?
looking for off the back of that time out. It was huge heroics for them to even get that one round that they do have on the board by Gerald and Vexen. So looking to repeat history here. I think the cycling that you had shouted out earlier as well, Zobi, has been really nice.
Well, you have all these ults, yeah, just diving into a strong A fight is to be
Alright,
predicted, and
that'll
I mentioned
happen.
Ashley being left as a solo
That'll happen,
killer
chat.
anchoring, and she just falls immediately.
Bind situation at it again. I don't get
now
it.
Prowler to clear out tree. You've got the entirety of the A site due to from the shadows from Gia here as well, and so much space that's now been contested.
Come on,
with
Home
that
Depot,
one-way
rebuild your
pop
teammates.
over. Very common here over on Heaven.
Yeah, this looks like a wash, I'm not gonna lie.
Paranoia to respond on top of that. The Nightfall is going to be hard to find that purchase that they're looking for. Showstopper out though from Gerald is going to find his mark.
Yeah, but look at the reframe. There's 2 players that replace Marceline.
Oh, do you mean the satchel defuse, May?
Okay.
Oh.
What can Lily do though?
All right, we're
It's gonna be
shooting.
One, and now just across
Oh, big
the board,
ulti.
Uni is
Good
gonna be
ulti.
using
One enemy remaining.
what?
Oh, another classic.
Have the weaponry to look with.
Why are we
and
looking at
now
tree?
it's gonna
The
be
Vice ult was
Sari
here.
To close the round out.
And Viper just killed your teammate.
Tough. I mean, you can't really do too much with you. Like, I can't really say too much more.
The old
It's
hell I'm buying. I'm
honestly
gonna be honest.
just
I don't remember me.
tough.
Yeah, I mean, the regroup timing from Uni to pop the Steel Garden, Sari's corner not getting cleared while Silly Girl swapping guns. It was like unfortunate occurrence after a fortunate occurrence after it looked like there was a chance for Rose
the
to
offense have 3
stabilize
ultis.
after Ashley
Compared
fell
to the
so
offenses
early
2.
into the map, or sorry, into
Where
the
did we
round,
use the Omen
right?
ulti?
And,
I guess I didn't see that.
At this point, it's like, okay, yeah, you only use 2 of them, but the
Send a
guns have
YouTube
been
link.
reset,
I gotta send it to the
right?
mods,
And,
otherwise links get banned.
we'll see if ults are enough to get them over that hump that these close ecos have been, but C9, right, are just gonna keep running this back now on the A side.
We're playing against
They are,
Nico.
and honestly,
I don't know
think
if we need a
Rose is
walk-up
doing
B
this
per se.
because they're
I'm telling you,
actually
dude, the game changers Deagles don't miss.
sitting in these situations. Actually holding on the right here on this A.
Except that one.
Down to 2 players. Viper's hit up from Sari. They've got to get that spike initiated.
Oh, Omenal Fatal, that makes sense.
Disrupt.
Gia going
Oh, that's a spray transfer. Uh-oh.
But she's blocked up by the barrier mesh. The Shroud step is the perfect.
Oh my god, uh-oh.
With a minute left.
Uh-oh, chat.
Oyster, she can go wherever she wants.
Oh god.
Tiny, who's gonna get
That's
the
kind of
W
unlucky.
for Rosso, a 3
Oh, that's kind of unlucky.
round for this team.
Viper and
Right off the
Bisolt
back
should
of
basically
their
be free rounds in Pro
time
League.
out, the success
Yeah, I think
they're
on defense,
looking
Viper
for,
ults for
it's
sure.
a
Offense,
little
not
bit
really.
scrappy. Not the way
Vice
that they're
ulti,
looking
not so
for, I
much.
think, when that gun round actually came through, but being able to do that on your
Because if they still like
regardless,
if the enemy team is smart and have enough money,
you gotta take those. That's like those are
Yeah,
those
it's a thrifty.
momentum winning rounds here.
That's a
as well
thrifty.
that you want to run with.
And it came off of Silly Girl's support, right, for Ashley in that backside.
Look at that
right?
short.
That sees catches 2 players.
Where is it in the
Sets
Discord?
up the first kill, allows for the reflood, and that's the kind of team synergy and support we need to see out of Rosso. But C9 are not taking it lightly, right back into the A catapult.
Ooh, that was the most aggressive take that we've seen so far from Rosso. And this
Did I just hear
top
Jess?
screen, divvying these players up. Marceline is still going to come out on top with a 3K. Now,
and no in chat. There is no
is
link
it
in chat.
comfortable,
Where is it?
Right? You've got
Oh,
Yumi
it's
on board
bleeped
with
out for
the
me for some reason.
situations. The timing should be good for
It's like
Apple,
asterisked
though,
out.
it definitely still will be 2v2 now. You do have the annihilation.
I think I need to change that setting.
know
I'll
that
put that on my
it
to-do
was-
list.
Your C, so you can frame and get aggressive, flip the site. It's gonna be the perfect counter. My only concern is that Spike's not really planted for that aggression, so they are just playing purely for the
There
stair
we
trap
go.
timing.
Which has
Just send in Discord, okay.
It is.
Oh, or you could whisper to one of the mods.
Marceline's looking for the ace now. 4K in pocket.
I mean, they have.
Trying to race over Ashley's
Deadlock has ult.
At the very least, pops off and gets the drop on Marceline now. Getting that half through that defuse
Wait,
spot.
what?
So good for the Red Bull clutch here.
Chat.
Works out. Marceline's looking for the ace now. 4K in pocket. Trying to race over. Ashley's gonna be able to get half at the very least. Pops off and gets the drop on Marceline now. Out. Marceline's looking for the ace now. 4K in pocket.
We see the wall. The wall was up.
Works out. Marceline's looking for the ace now. 4K in pocket.
Do you see the walls up? Just go follow your
Ace,
neon.
like potentials to back-to-back Red Bull
Or
clutches,
shoot the little
right?
bubbles,
Like, that's
no?
what stands out to me right now for Rosso. Starting to close this gap. Starting
Surely
to
we
make
shoot
it a
the little
respectable
bubbles?
half, considering it is more of an attack-sided map, and we mentioned some of the set
Yeah,
plays
Cobra.
that still have on the attack. And at this point, this is I think the 4th round C9 have started
That's
a
some stuff,
and
I'm not gonna
a
lie.
row, Ash.
Yeah, it's kind of curious to see them.
Oh, you know,
not
2
go
are
back to
there.
that
You know, 3. It's
spot
3B.
that
Go away.
So well for them.
3B. Go away. You saw 3. Fade, raise, omen. Go away. Go. Only 1 max A.
Damage from the nade and the double swing.
Why are we waiting? Go. Break the wall. Go.
I feel like you can see
Go!
confidence that Rosso are playing with now after the past couple of rounds, and with the annihilation used,
It's too late. Everyone's here.
Oh,
I guess
and
it's
then
not. Tietz is wrong
Stun
again.
comes through, but not before Marceline fries Ashley.
Tietz
and
is wrong
that
again.
was the to holding the site together, right? It hadn't
Tietz
been
is wrong
destroyed.
again.
It hadn't
What
been
is Tietz wrong?
fought
What is Tietz
through,
right,
so
chat?
now, once again, numbers disadvantage on the retake.
angle here for
Whoa.
Sari, not even gonna have that corner
Oh.
cleared by Shiny.
Did you scare me? I forgot I was in there.
For money situation.
Oh, that's a
might
shot.
Be a save. It doesn't matter. These players are always hungry for kills.
Rosso
in
never
Discord?
said.
Yeah, I
That's the
know.
lesson I've learned from
Forgot I
this.
was in there.
And this
Today
round,
I learned.
yeah, is no exception, right? But Sari, the late round just
Well,
like,
the deadlock
cinched
setup
me
sucks.
for Cloud9.
Unlucky.
Time and time again, another 3K.
I don't think you
on
sit
the
on
board
site as
for
deadlock.
her.
I'm gonna
She's
be honest.
just like the glue
Deadlock's
holding
not a
these
sit
post
on
plans
site
together.
agent. Maybe like once a
It
half.
is insane. Honestly, it's like the post plant site is her playground with how she's just walking around, getting those kicks. So
You had a 15-15 draw?
And
Dr. Amir, I think it would drive me nuts. What's the deadlock setup like? A couple sensors.
double swing. Rosso are playing
What happened?
now after the past couple rounds, and with the annihilation used.
Let me guess, Nan just ran past the sensor? Oh, why don't we just swing off the
and then
sensor?
Stun comes through.
Just play off the sensor, no?
Also picked up on that with Gerald and Vex switching over for the eco, but unfortunately that happens to be the round. C9 go back to this anti-eco default. They on these typically start C side.
Cobra, I think there was a
somebody
thrifty
holding for the
already,
pillar early
by the way.
engagement that Rosso did do for one of their ecos, and again, it just rewards their skill. Again, it allows them to get answers wherever they need. And I think we've yet to see like the lurk pillars taken down by these early aggressive style Rosso engagements. They've always been running to the team fight, it
there you
feels
go, Cobra.
like. And then it's like a coin flip of if they win those or not.
Yeah. Also, just even playing very passively. When last time we saw on the eco, they had at least one person tucked over into rubble, but now C9 they feel very comfortable stepping up on this site. But two are walking down, and that toxin screen is gonna be such a saving grace from Sari. The ice wall there as well, gonna get that information if the flirt does come through. But Shiny taking out Marceline there is a huge first blood to get. And the plant though,
Spike planted.
Oh, Sari, second timing found to escape, and now she might even get a backstab late through the C post plant, and that's going to be kind of pinched now with also this net engagement into Waterfall.
Not gonna work out though.
Well, if we're gonna have our Viper flank, I don't think we should be playing up like this.
In with the showstopper though, on Lele.
NGL.
And blood is starting to look good. Picking up some weapons here. It's all up to Sari
Oh, wow.
once again, and able to clutch it out. A Red Bull clutch here from Sari. You were talking about
Chat.
Escape, and now she might even get a backstab.
If we have a backstab on its way,
second time
we hear the fade running away. We should be playing back so this doesn't happen.
Backstab late through the C post plant, and that's gonna be.
I guess I'm trying to push him back into Viper, but I feel like we just play more passive and let the Viper work. And then Omen.
It's all up to Sari once
Omen, look
again,
behind
and
you.
able to
I don't know, I feel like the C9 refight there into Waterfall when you already have a flank coming might be a bit overkill. Like, you can just jiggle it and make noise in that fashion. But all in all, that's a round robbed away.
Home Depot not
Rosso were
depoting.
doing some really great things while investing ultimates on the
Home
eco.
Depot
And that's
might
after
be
they
hammered.
finally got aggressive players to shut down these
Home
anti-eco
Depot might be
lurks
hammered,
from
chat, not
C9,
gonna lie.
like we just mentioned we wanted them to do.
For sure, we definitely have to give them that credit for the eco rounds, even on the ones where they don't find that success.
I'm assuming you mean next half, Cobra.
So close. Yuri Mesh yet to be shot out here, not wanting to give that information away here. Yeah, they just cut that judge around the corner. You don't want to take that risk. Not even getting the bites. Let's see what Gerald's gonna do.
That's alright, just do, yeah, refund. Yep.
Oh. Be a matter if she can get the transfer at this point, and she dodges the paranoia.
The slide through here
chat.
from Marceline still to come out on top. Unfortunate there.
Oh, yeah, it's a good TP out.
To get out scot-free. Not gonna take a lick of damage.
Actually gonna follow even further back, right? Wait for the refloods, but Marceline gets a blind kill through stairs.
That's a lot of lucky. Alright, we're gonna go B without B main control, chat. See how this works.
Really awkward timing actually.
But Deadlock
just
only has a
getting out
judge. Where are we
at the same
going?
one
Auto pick up
time.
rifle? That makes
30
sense.
seconds left. I think that it should be the end towards B, but again.
Yeah, Honk clears B main at least, or at least a little bit of it.
Her positioning is going to continue to be in these post plant.
Yeah, Ceri's gonna go lurk through A.
Such a numbers advantage on the side of C9.
I do like the reframing, right? They made a lot of noise A side, and they were holding for the Sari wrap this time around. They learned their lesson, but now it's gonna double down. Gia on the way, Marceline holding down Link. This feels like it should be shaping up fairly well as long as these main players can delay.
Two smokes to work with. Very least, snake bite as well into little door time deny, but Uni's looking for a tiny enemy remaining out.
Surely we just chill for our flank, right? Yeah, there we go.
Got to half this time around.
Nice.
Blood back into sight. Unfortunately, that smoke did just miss for it to cover that defuse there. So we're gonna swap sides. C9. They walk away at a 9-3 half.
I don't think they do a halftime, do they,
Overall, I
chat?
think just about what we expected, but I think we got to give a lot of credit thus far to the adaptations that we've seen come out from Rosso and some of the success. Even
Oh yeah, you're right, May. I remember this clip now.
Yeah.
remember that clip.
100%. Like, again, I think it is that experience gap, right? They have the creative ideas. They
All right,
have the
Teach, check the
firepower. It's
YouTube
just
and see if you
harnessing
remember
it,
that. I do
versus
remember
C9
that. That's like
always
that's the
had
typical.
Their plans, their
That's the typical
decisiveness in
Valorant clip.
place, even into the late round. And last round, where they finally deal with Sari, right? You had Gia immediately peel off and just replace her. So again, they pick up the slack immediately for each other too. And for it being a newer form roster, kind of like again with players like Lily stepping in, that is really promising to see the longevity of this team in this Swiss stage. So. I mean, the next half, though, we mentioned it, how this could go, but if you lose the pistol in 9-3, it might not matter!
I'm never a fan of pushing B, chat. I think pushing B is such a shit strat. I see tier 1 teams do this all the time. Or not pushing B, sorry, peeking down B. I feel like it's such a shit strat because you're peeking into such a deep line. Look at people on this side, like in here. Anybody on this high lower, anybody on this box, anybody behind this box, anybody behind here. You're just peeking into such a bad time. And like we use a prowler, right? But like a prowler's not gonna clear all this stuff. Like clear all this.
Group up, a triangle of trust.
Yeah, a trap. The trap that Cloud9 tried to do made sense. Or not Cloud9. That Rosa tried to do, but it wasn't even a trap because they didn't buy their C's.
9-3 curse is settled in, and could have a game on our hands.
It's their game changers team, Cats.
A world where you see a little bit more of that comfort here on the attacking side. We did wonder if it was going to be that story of.
Well, the offense are allowed 2 deaths. One death.
This is funny.
One death being.
Has double the deaths of like anybody on her team.
I feel like we should be at regen armor.
Yeah, because but even like on that pistol, right? She's the first one in.
Or they're allowed 1 death, and the defense are 5 stacking B.
The eco on the second, the bandit. I don't think it's necessarily been buffed for on old map pool just
let's see it.
But she's getting ready for it. And the paranoia is perfect to set up this fight. Oh
wow.
Is damage control.
A lot of damage.
What an insane.
Well, they were allowed 1 death, only had 2. Honestly, Gerald kind of cleaned things up a little bit. That nade was big. That nade was big.
In this game thus far, but I think it was a cool idea.
Get your fries going, Chad. Get your fries going. Will an ult be used before the end of round 4?
Aggression that was going to be coming out, and it works out really nice.
Maybe. I see a couple people halfway. Raises halfway. Deadlock's 2 off.
And Rosso does the
Deadlock's 2 off.
Util-wise, right, in order to deny those sort of aggro plays. So. I mean, in the next, though, I kind of want to see C9 now that they have weapons to tone it down pacing-wise a little bit. Just sit back on their sites, relax.
Isn't that nade? No way. Vice gets trapped
yeah,
now,
you
right?
can get punished. I mean, look at that early net.
Yeah, the net doesn't do enough, though.
Because
it keeps
Agia TP'd across, they know that it was a farce. And so now they have all that space. They can keep the double stack here to engage on this A-hit.
What is happening over here?
That they can. It's going to be trades across
We're just...
the board, though. Still even in numbers.
We're just fighting it head on, I guess. Ult is online.
Now it's just about cutting
and ult is online, chat.
Oh, this reswings everything.
But does Deadlock use it?
They're ready for
it. Oh, well, they gotta use it next round.
So good. It's all up to Sari.
Cloud9's plan was to high-low this whole line. If that's your plan, I feel like at minimum you need 3.
I don't want anything to do
in case there's like 4 or 5 players here. I feel like you need to have 3 at least, no?
Really strong pivot called towards C. You get a free sight for this, and Sarah's gonna have to have a full rotate come back. We'll have, I think that's
yeah, it's a good eco shot for Marshals for sure, but not with 2 people.
Look, this is the difficulty of the deadlock, right? The Stelvil sensor set up, they can play off, they can just
technically, you need to wait 1 more round. This isn't round 4, this is round 3.
If things really go wrong, we have an annihilation. So this round should be unlosable. Just to set the tone. Unlosable here for the side of Rosso, and they want to see it clean.
I wonder if
that'll be the bonus.
A Gravnet, instead of throwing it in the choke like this,
7-9. We might even see like a C9 timeout.
I wonder if having it land like right here, chat, and then having it cover all this would be better.
Time is so low though. To even get happen. No, it's just gonna be a spray down and clean and easy. Paranoia, just for a bit of endurance there as well.
Thank you, Cobra. Thank you, Cobra Conda. Your input is highly valued.
Massive for them, just 3 away from tying things up.
Yeah.
Now they push C9 on an eco.
I think a Gravnet. I wonder if a Gravnet would be better here.
You might want to choose your weaker half.
But a Gravnet here really pushes these players back to isolate this guy.
I think Ashley's the perfect example of that right now. She started, I think
you can do it either way.
7.
Well, there's 2 ults online. Basically, they need to use one of these ults, otherwise you guys lose all your fries.
We mentioned how we think the attack side's better catered.
The defense got a bunch of Sharifs.
And
And
Right
with the
now,
way
that
they're
seems to be
buying,
the
it doesn't
case.
look
As
like
long as they can
they're
win this next
prioritizing
eco,
the op anytime soon.
you know, further close this gap to 2 rounds.
This is a nice high-low.
away
See,
is
this is
the
what Cloud9
gamble
should have
stack on
done last
C.
round with 2 on stairs.
This high-low, it's like double committed on the box.
This
There's
was
a triple. I
nice.
can't
This
even
would be
tell.
nice on A
It's like the
last
low-
round.
It's for people.
Yeah.
I don't know where everyone is necessarily, but it's the most.
What's up, Moo? Thank you, Jess, for the fart. Oh, yep. There you go. There's your ulti.
Annihilation's
And
not
it went
gonna get
nowhere.
Anybody either.
Oh,
It's
wow.
just
Oh, wow.
bandits and sheriffs winning out that fight, baby. That's why
Uh-oh.
you play that death
Uh-oh.
ball. But Silly Girl
Uh-oh.
is still gonna look to answer.
4v2. Did we overextend a little bit, Chad? Did we overheat?
Poison orb
I think we overheated a little bit, chat.
Give an opportunity for these 2 players to
I think we overheated a little bit.
together, but also for C9 to move up.
Oh, and Sarah goes
Um,
the unexpected. And it will cost her everything.
Chat.
Doesn't even matter. Still 2 players. Uni able to get 1. but
Silly Girl became serious?
that
Who is that?
down. What a recovery there from Rosso.
Man, you guys like gambling
C9.
those
They
French
have a
fries.
Huge advantage with that high-low. The picks that they're able to get.
You guys like gambling those French fries. Time out. Time out. This is
Yeah,
looking tough. This is
You
looking
can
tough
look
for
at
our
that
heroes,
2v2
our
and be like,
Cloud9
what would
heroes.
happen if Sarah
Chat.
full talked and tried the trigger discipline or fell back and played the 2v2
Oh, when
with
Jess
Lily,
gets
but
home?
all that matters now,
Probably after this
because
game,
you
I
haven't
might
won around
dip
this
outta
half,
here.
is getting this next
Or maybe
buy round
next
3, right?
game?
You
I'm
even
not sure.
ripped at the very tail end.
Because my god, buddy's
that
coming over in an
neon
hour, and I
ultimate
want to
at
shower.
Overdrive as well, without conversions. That's not going to be a tool coming into this.
Today was supposed to be a short
I might
stream.
expect an aggro fight might be just to get an orb for.
Have I spun the
really
wheel
get
yet?
that
I
nightfall
have
for
not.
the retake, but then
I have
otherwise,
not.
again, I want them to chillax, hold back on the site, kind of like they just did on that eco. Like anchoring their side did pretty well. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, this is where Interfighter gets to step in alongside Relic and just see what they can cook up. Because honestly, right, it's been like hands off the steering wheel. It's been guiding itself, right, for this map so far for C9 without money issues. And this is the
4K
first hiccup.
before a team hits 11.
I definitely think that the way that C9 play and just
Wait.
knowing the players on
Betting
this
is currently
team,
closed. Why is it
I wouldn't
closed?
even be surprised if it's not necessarily a strategical timeout, but just okay, let's get back down to earth. Let's
How about
bring
this?
the levels
Let's reset
down
it.
back a little
I think it's
bit
broken.
For the moment, because I do feel like after having such a strong 9-3 half, that
Oh,
honestly
okay.
could have been a 10-2 situation there for C9.
All right, bets are back
Some
open,
confidence
I
at
think.
which they were playing with,
Yeah,
and
there it
maybe
is.
a
I
bit of
thought it
that
broke for a minute.
overheat here as well that needs
Do
to
they
be
win?
tempered in that
Let's see.
timeout.
Let's see it, Chad. Oh, we do a
Maybe
buying
I'll
op. I
adjust
lied. I thought we wouldn't be able to afford
I
it.
mean, I feel like putting
I
an
guess
op
I was
on
wrong.
Marceline automatically tempers her aggression.
Well, Teeth's always
to
wrong.
a certain degree, I will say, like 100%.
The op
That's
is
my
on
easy dislike,
A,
but in this
but we have
situation,
our-
perfect. That alongside, oh,
Phantom moment.
That's unlucky.
Phantom moment certified.
I felt that one with my whole chest, guys.
It's a little unlucky.
My whole chest, that is an unfortunate situation. Prowler's gonna deny that angle for a moment.
Oh, nice
But
shot.
nade there too. It doesn't matter because Marceline's still gonna peek.
They got the
into it and
vampire
take
from
Silly
Adventure
Girl.
Time? They
The
do.
Vice detail is on top of this.
Adventure
as well,
Time,
right? That is so
there's no
fast
more
to
new
rotate,
shows.
and there's
No
not
more new
really
episodes
deep-seated
because
seaside
Marceline is a
lurk
Valorant player
either,
now.
Right? I'm looking at Shiny.
I'll
and
add
Black
them, sorry, Beef
Progression
Burger.
just holding this B main so that they can re-engage, but the stack's gonna be here. The op's gonna be back on the
Ooh,
line.
it's a rating gun buddy.
Maybe no hits to beat them to see. Like, I still feel like C9 are pivoting now in pretty good time.
That timing on the Prowler though was kind of crazy. Misses the information. They feel like it's okay to maybe go for a reclear on the side of C9.
That's unlucky. Oh, Raze is separated. Take that fight. Take that fight. Not gonna lie, Chad. I think the right decision would have been run at the Raze, even though you're paranoid.
Fight a little bit deeper.
Not
The
close
snake bite
range
had the
op.
rest of the team cut
There's
off.
No way, right?
30 seconds left.
Am I seeing a
I don't.
almond
Mercy
smoke
is
in
the
a?
type that would just like walk out scoped.
Was that just double smoked?
The shot land, saw the elbow in main.
One
It's
enemy
clean.
remaining.
Now
Spike
Vexen's
down
on the tap
B.
also gets taken out.
Just 15
He's
seconds.
Trying to go for a late wrap over towards A Heaven,
10
and it's
seconds
just
left.
not gonna happen for C9. They only have.
Yeah, I
to
guess you gotta
live.
save.
Gerald can't even get that spike planted, and opts for the save instead.
What a shot that was
That
clean.
is
That look at the
just
prime teats right there. I'm not gonna lie.
I need to like see the
Marceline
replay. I just need to see where things started going wrong, right? Because the support on that satchel in from Gerald was perfect, right? The paranoia prevents the retrade, and then it's a pause before Marceline comes out that I really want to know why it happened, right? Because they should have had the site, they should have had the plants, and I don't even think like the util was oppressive from C9 just yet, so it could have been like a moment of self-doubt too. So. That's maybe I'll look back at the VOD and maybe they can as well once they actually know that C9 wasn't encroaching.
Give me those
just
fries?
yet,
Yeah,
but
Cloud9
all
won.
in all, that's the
That's a
round
winner,
much
right?
needed by C9 following their timeout to convert to get up to double digits and strengthen the money and now get their ults kind of resynced up with the buy situation. So Rosso They're back towards
Does
A.
Omen ult get
Again?
one?
Vice is here.
Does
Once
Home
again,
Depot
Staff
get a
is
kill
here.
with our
They
Omen
have full
ult?
trust in Sari C-side, it looks like.
They do.
Yo, drop the wall.
More support here for Marceline this time. She'll have to chase off the Prowler herself. But the shot is gonna go.
Oh, Jesus, we have clear close right.
Walk up position, gonna deny the lurk there from Shiny, and that's the contingency plan out the window now for Rosso. I like the reaction though. The fact that they're going.
I'll throw a bet in there.
After their lurk.
I'll throw a bet in there. A bet all?
Yeah.
Yes, sure, why not?
And I think they're starting to realize as well that
I'll throw some fries in there.
they're not playing a starting to set up on the C9 side, right? Like, you're expecting the Vice to maybe be alone. You might expect like a double controller C side, but Sari has been alone.
Did we clear behind this box, chat? We already didn't clear
let's see
close
what she
right.
can
Did we
do
clear
this
behind this
time.
box? We don't clear behind the box, do we?
I don't think they expect this.
We don't clear behind the box, do we?
Oh, I don't.
Oh, no, we clear.
Oh,
Just
Porter's
not
gonna get cleared though. Still gonna be good for the
not
shot.
well, but we clear it. We can just spam it.
And now you've got Marceline who's raced over with that operator. They open
30
the door.
seconds left.
And
30 seconds left. What's the move? Can't be A because we walled ourselves in with our deadlock wall.
Everyone looking to group. They thought they were
It literally cannot be A. I wouldn't even look this way.
Oh, the
Shot's
paranoia's
still
late.
good. It doesn't even matter.
Remaining.
Ah.
She's gonna go for another
down,
one.
C.
And what's one more? You can't even get that spike there as well.
10
Would
seconds
require a
left.
miracle here for Ashley. They're just playing with their food at this point on the side of C9. Hey, gotta give it to Ashley though. She's got the quick moves to actually get out.
Heated on the op? Yeah, I think one of Cloud9's win
Yeah,
conditions
back-to-back
is
round
Neon
loss.
going to
This
be
is
op.
probably gonna be a roast
They're
time
not-
either
they're-
this round or the
Marceline
next,
is kinda
depending on
nuts.
what, if they force up or if they full save around that hero rifle. The ults are there. I think they should just full invest and make sure they don't mess this round up, but doesn't look like we're gonna get the timeout either, so you're just
Cobra, it seems
confident
like
that
you
if
like
they
running
all
bets,
in
which is
towards the
funny.
site with this showstopper that it could serve them well, and seems to be the approach A
Yeah,
side.
offense has a ton of
It
ults
looks
to
like
play
a
with.
similar setup
Fade
to
ulti
last
plus
round,
Omen ult
right?
might
And
hit
no
on the
exception
C
even with
site.
the shiny lurk, so
But it looks
We'll
like we're
see
just
what
going to go
game
A.
looks like this
Can the
time around, I
Marceline op
guess.
get another? That's the question, chat. Uh-oh.
We
We know they're opping. We don't wall up. It doesn't matter, I guess. We don't wall up to get out of main, even though we know they're
Ashley's been good
opping.
at that. Now they should be able to find their way in, but Gina's backside, holding even with the ults.
Can't hear anything on the side of C9 at the moment.
Dude,
Team
an
though,
Omen ult here would have been
Rosa
prime
is
time.
not going to be committed with the lockup that Shiny has. Timing is going to be insane, and she is going to get the drop on Lele. Now it's that pivot back to B.
And the flick was crazy. Mentioned the open site they have.
It's
Sari
funny.
trying to get some numbers back with a quick timing.
You're running a sports book and you think it's funny, Cobra. This is a serious, legitimate fry business we have going on.
Everyone on Rosso is being
I'd like for you to
so
take it
disciplined.
seriously.
You got that sensor as
Oh,
well
oh.
for the drop. It doesn't matter when Ashla's going to be wide on the angle. Now that deadlock utility in the post plant, all for naught.
What's up, DB Snow?
Whoa, this repositioning from Shiny is so
DB
nice.
Snow, I don't know if you,
A bit worried at how far
I don't know if
Rex
you've
is
been here
as
for this,
well on
but we
the
have a
attack
side
going,
bet
but-
gambling system going on. Ooh, Omen Paranoia goes through. Oh, that's a flick and a half.
Wait!
That's a risk breaker.
Okay.
That's a
I was
risk
like,
breaker.
nice paranoia.
That's a-
crazy. Almost the line
That's a
there,
wrist
but
breaker.
the
That's a
unit
wrist
is
snapper.
still gonna come out
More
on the
Gamba?
top
Yep.
around
Yep.
that high
So you probably have like
distance
10 fries.
of
You get
Rosso.
100 every time you,
Match point here for
100 every
C9
10
on their
minutes,
map.
every time you watch. What does Rosa mean? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's like finally the
It's probably
late
like
play
red
from
or
Shiny pays
probably means
off,
something
and
in
they're
the
not
language.
able to actually convert on the late B round post plant. That is a difficult
Yep, we
one,
managed to
and
set up a
I don't know,
successful
maybe
side
individually
bet
just,
bot
again,
chat.
overcooked just a
Side
little bit
bet
when there's not a
bot.
central voice when each player is doing their own thing. I liked the paranoia combo, but once again, when they're both
Every 10
stuck
minutes, you
so
get one.
far away, it's
You
hard
get
to get
100.
a strong follow up off of it. You
Per
saw
chance, if I give
Shiny
like
was
5
just
people, do I get
2 seconds
more?
too late, and I think there was some lucky timing as well.
If you give 5,
from Cloud9, so again a little bit unfortunate.
I'll
in
ask
that
Walmart
regard,
to
but
make a command
still,
to
5
give
rounds not
10Ds,
even
and I'll
to
give you some.
OT, and the op is starting on the right side again.
Currently, there's no command.
Yeah, information.
But-
and they're not even looking to toy with it though.
We can make one.
Honestly, because they leave the insert here for Rosso.
Walmart, are you here by chance?
It's a bit awkward to get out since the other side that's not available.
Walmart, are you here? I don't think he's here.
We're gonna actually go.
Oh, wow. Here's the Omen Paranoia. Here, listen, look. This is for the fry bet. Here's the Omen Paranoia.
Off-site. This is huge with the amount of space.
Let's see it.
Yeah, this just feels like a retake angle from Cloud9, right? You're gonna have the arc rows late if they can't locate it. And that's where I am a bit concerned about the ults that are on the side of Rosso to
Walmart is here. I think he just has me lurking. Okay, well, I don't know if this counts as the Omen ult getting any chat. I'm not gonna lie.
I do like the plant.
The Omen ult doesn't get killed. The Omen ult gets a lot of map control.
Play off a little bit more, but
Any
we'll
kill
see
counts?
that
Okay.
as well blocking
Alright, we'll see it. Oh, fat showstopper.
The aggression, though,
DB Snow. I'm gonna message Walmart right now.
Using that threat with the showstopper to buy a little bit more time.
Oh, Rosso hears everything. Shiny knows.
Such good information for the
Oh.
backstab. The whiff allows Lily to come out on top. Annihilation has to be.
Well, I don't even know what is going on. Nearly like fell out, like walked out of the door.
It still manages to find its mark here, but
What?
That got
Walmart,
awkward.
you know the brand
That could've
personally?
gone a
Yep, Mr. Walmart, I know him.
different direction, if we're gonna be honest. Things were a little scary. Rosso still managed to stay alive.
She like phased through the door. She like shocked herself that she made it through.
I was like, oh wait, Annihilation is not in the picture. Wait, we're so bad.
We're so
DB
bad,
Snow,
yeah.
I'm talking to
And
Walmart
I
in Discord right
actually
now.
was finding the timing as well.
We'll have the
Ahead of that
command by
steel
next
guarded,
stream
where
because this one's gonna
otherwise, I think
be a
we
pretty
would've,
short
like,
stream,
fully
chat.
cracked that round wide open, right? And
Did
that
we
was
have
the
a bet
entire
Shiny
idea, was
whiffs
to
an entire
crush through
clip?
door all
That's
of the steel
crazy
guarded,
move.
and since Gerald and that
That's
showstopper
crazy.
was
So next time you're in here,
shut
DB
down,
Snow, remind me and
that was a
I'll
play,
I'll
but
slide some fries your
definitely
way.
an equalizer round, right? All the ult stripped away. We're back to the foundations, and we'll see which side is stronger as we need 4 rounds for Rosso now to get towards overtime. And I will say Rosso are picking up the pace a little bit, getting more confident on just these early fights. They probably know as well that economy's a mixed bag on the C9 side.
Yeah, that's for certain.
Toxin screen down.
But I feel like going up against some of those mixed bag rounds. That's
Open
what
bet. Does the op whiff, chat? Does Marceline whiff? Track record says no.
Yeah.
I like the paranoia being postured.
Track record of this game says no, but
in contact.
we're about to find out. Define whiff.
Prowler doesn't see anything, and it's
If it
all
misses.
hit. And with C9,
So, like, if their intention is to hit something and they miss.
Of the ruse that Rosso were trying to sell.
And this is where we look towards double anchors here.
Poison orb emitting.
A snake bite. Ooh.
Oh.
That's gonna come out. No C's for Lily. There's C's for Lily too. Whoa. Keep your gun out.
It doesn't
Well,
matter.
what
It
the
doesn't
hell is
matter because
happening?
Lily's got her gun out. No C's needed. No C's needed.
What is happening?
Like the amount of time she's had.
Well, we're gonna see the
moments
whip
like
here.
This map, I've lost count of, honestly.
You've got the Viper's pit out now here.
Oh, they didn't get a chance to shoot,
The
so.
post plan actually has been so good.
Didn't get a chance to shoot.
Into Lotus. It's all up to you.
Pull gun out. Yeah, I don't know, Moo. I don't know.
Sticking together here in Bend. I like the hop up.
Look, well, I don't know what we do up here.
Clear out any information.
It's a nice little movement.
Enemy remaining. Playing
Oh, chat.
the pit.
That's some good movement. That was pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie.
It's perfect.
That was pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty sick.
This map home for C9.
Wow, just
That was
playing
pretty
the
sick.
Geometry, playing
That
the
was-
lack of
that was a pretty
information,
clean
hitting it
clutch.
One step at a time, and ending off with
I
a
can't
nice
even
little
lie.
clutch feels characteristic.
I can't even
to
lie.
The way in which some of these closed rounds were denied, where Rosso could have even pushed this towards an overtime if a few more of those rounds in the first.
Yeah,
half
that's a
had
refund.
gone their
That's a
way.
refund.
So, all in all, an entertaining map.
Can we
I
get a
think
bet
Rosso
for
putting
if Pearl has a
respect on
chamber on
their
either
name in terms
team?
of what
Yeah,
they
if you
wanna
want,
make
ask the mods.
after
I'm down.
3-9 half, and quick reminder as well, Ash, like that was Cloud9's map pick too. So
Do they have any cool
the
Pearl
fact that
comps?
we are going to be coming into a map that might not even been really prepped. If
Do they have
Cloud9's
any Pearl
focused on the
comps?
upcoming
Let's
map
see.
pool, means that we could have a
Stats. Let's
closer
see.
map 2 in a series on our hands.
I'm really excited to see how Pearl is going to turn
Tim's been winning
out.
some bets.
We have a quick little break before we actually
He's
get
winning
this.
some bets. That's how.
We'll be right back.
Oh.
Yep.
What was the team they were before this?
You're probably wondering how I ended up here. It all started.
Shouldn't there
when
be
I got
previously
to the
something
FIFA
on here?
World Cup,
Oh, well.
And wow.
Stats.
thousands
Let's
of
see the Pearl.
Verizon customers.
Oh, you got the free Verizon tickets too?
No, I'm with amazing seats.
I'm sorry.
You can mention Walmart, so he mentions.
Side access.
Are you? David Beckham, a Verizon customer.
This used to be for players. Now it's for Verizon customers. No one.
Who
gets
won
you
map 1?
closer.
Cloud9.
Only on Verizon.
That's a pretty boring comp, I'm not gonna lie. What does Pearl have a KO? That's a better one. That's a better one. Chat, today was probably gonna be a pretty short stream. What are these comps looking like? Did we pick yet? No. Today probably was gonna be a pretty short stream. Because I have company coming over today in like 50 minutes. And I want to shower, so we can look at the Pearl comp. If it's not interesting, we'll probably just end stream there, if you guys don't mind. Not that you guys have much of an option, but today I just wanted to make sure I got a little stream in today. I like to try and keep it up. Can you get Kenny to take over the stream? Kenny's currently busy because he's in another state and doesn't live in this house. Tomorrow, though, there could be something to watch. Jorking his wiener. Yeah, Kenny is busy jorking his wiener. There really isn't any games tomorrow, chat. And a prediction. Let's not forget about the attendees. Prediction. It's already been ended. It's already been ended. Maybe I'll just take tomorrow off. Or I could watch China. Looking at them at 7 can't be too bad. Definitely go to bed at a decent time tonight. Well, this game starts too early for me. Watch China? I don't know if you guys will even be awake for that. What about Jess? What about Jess? She's going to be entertaining the company with me. Watch China? Dude, it's at 4 a.m., Dr. Immune. You need that break? Yeah, I'll probably just take tomorrow off. Maybe stream some ranked. Maybe not even. I'll probably just get some main channel videos done. It's been a minute. I'll take tomorrow off. I'll take tomorrow off so that we're ready for EMEA chat. EMEA. Some EMEA chat. Are you making homemade pizzas? No, but Jess made a tiramisu. And Jess's tiramisu, I would put all the fries and tendies in my bank account that you guys have never eaten something as good as Jess's tiramisu. And I'm being so real, I will die on that hill. Bro's day off is I'll work. Yeah, something like that. Well, to be fair, tomorrow you guys listen, there won't be a stream, but you guys will get a main channel video. You guys will get a main channel video. Alright, peace out, Moo. I just want to see the comps and see if they're anything cool. Extra Phoenix? Yes. Main channel video isn't extending my streak. Well, to be fair, your streak is protected, Aristo, as long as I don't go live. But we can look at their comps to see, like, I know you guys want to bet your French fries, so we gotta watch Meow. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The blue badge.
Welcome back, everyone.
What's
to
the blue
Verizon
badge?
Game Changers North America stage 2.
Also, we'll
Just
probably be
saw
adding text to speech
the
soon,
win
chat.
for C9
Also, you guys want to see something cool?
13-8.
I've been working on the Brain Buds logo. Did C9 win? Yeah, Walmart.
Lotus.
Yep.
And there were
I've been working on the Brain Buds emote. You want to see something cool?
On that map, it didn't necessarily go exactly how we were expecting.
Oh, 100%, right? The side swaps, and then we suddenly get Rosa going 4-0 when it required the first Cloud9 timeout.
Check that out.
Once that coaching staff got involved, they definitely corrected, I think, that first hiccup.
Check that out.
They got back on track, synced to the money.
Tell me the shit ain't sick.
Close things out, but I do think Rosa, there's some share of demons, which is very intrinsic to the Game Changer space. So good to know that Gina is alive and well with the next generation of players.
Tell me the shit ain't sick.
In their first Swiss competition, and I think just the fact that this is their first, again, like,
pretty cool, right?
Their first series in Swiss ever for a lot of these players. This is a respectable result for something that isn't even your map pick. I think, again, the difficulty was maybe the difference in some of the defaults and how they panned out. You can see just how many more times C9 was able at least to get the spike down.
Your brain is
Martin
budding just looking at that.
Well the first
Damn
blood.
straight.
Like, especially once that
Damn
operator
straight,
came out,
your brain's budding.
I think that disparity also made a difference.
Oh, absolutely. I do think, though, that honestly, there were really cool just plays that we were seeing from the side of Rosso, even on defense. It ends up being like a 9-3 half, but we saw the adjustments come through. He even shouted out how Ashley on the cast was just honestly exponentially growing
Is it okay?
as far as like confidence, mechanics, and the results that we're able to see from her getting those frags. And
Walmart's back.
Change really came.
He's always here.
All right, I'm
gonna be honest. I don't feel like waiting for the comps. So.
As disconnected from the team, that's where we saw
wait, what?
More of that comfortability.
What am I waiting for? Never mind. Jess told me to wait. Never mind.
From Rosso, but
Jess told me to wait.
Of course, the experience on the table, I think, reigned supreme in a couple of those fights from what we saw when it came down to.
No. We're not getting off. We're not getting off. I'm still here.
Absolutely, and
Oh, by the way, chat, I will be having a birthday stream on July 27th. By the way,
player position as well.
July 27th, birthday stream. We'll make an announcement in the Discord. But we'll be having a birthday stream on the 27th for myself.
Necessarily they're playing, and I'm glad to see that she finally was able to take charge
That's
of this
a skip.
opportunity
Okay,
as
KP.
well, and
Okay, buddy.
on the stage in full capacity.
100th birthday.
Showing out, likely in the same exact way.
Okay, buddy.
And with Pearl up next, actually, as well, Ash, I feel like the lyrics are going to be even harder to keep.
We're gonna be
track
doing like some birthday games, like some fun stuff with you guys, with the subs.
Our map pool is taking us to
So like we'll be
Pearl.
doing
Our next one, that's gonna be the
we'll be streaming a lot that day,
Rosso.
just like
It's
fun.
gonna be exciting to see
We'll play
what
Mecha
Coach
Chameleon. We'll
Chameleon is
play
definitely
probably
gonna get
Valorant
into.
5v5s or
But
something, or
tonight we are
1v1s or
starting out
something.
On the defensive side, first here on our upcoming map. How are you feeling about that?
Starting on the
So if you guys ever wanted to play a game,
I think if
play
they
with
have
me.
an operator online early for Marceline, they're gonna be pretty okay.
Five stack, we could
also
5 stack
talked
together,
about
that could
kinda
be fun.
This overheat balance that they were trying to find on that defensive side for Lotus as well, and I think that also can be a problem here on Pearl.
Let me
And I
see
think
the
it's only
agents
gonna
and then
be a
I'm
problem
gone.
to me more so
Cobra, you gotta
if
stick
maybe
around for the
don't
raid, brother. I'm gonna
own
raid
the
somebody.
initial
You
pistol,
gotta make sure my numbers
just
look inflated
because
so
then
nobody
again,
thinks I'm a
they're thrown
bum.
into some weird buys, Manticos, and that's where
The
they
war
think
is over?
can snowball
What is
pretty
this?
fast in Rosso's favor on their own pick. But independent of that, I'm trying to dig through the archives to see like what
Ooh,
exactly
that's a leak.
Rosso has been running on this map. I mean, they picked it. I hope they played it in the open qualifiers.
That's a
Yeah,
leak. Unfortunately,
they
Chad,
did
I did know
actually.
about this already.
13-7 against High Court in their match.
I
that
did know about this
qualified them
already,
here,
but I
and
can't speak
they
on
were
certain
running,
things.
A little Chamber, a little Neon, a little Phoenix, and with that, it also tells
I'm not
me
allowed
that
to
I don't
speak on
think we're
certain
gonna get
things. You
Ashley on
guys,
a Sentry
chat, you
this
guys don't
time
know.
around, and
I
I'm
know
curious to
more
see
than what you
she's
guys.
gonna end up
I
on, 'cause she has a
know.
flex
I
player.
know
So
more
there's a
than you
chance we
guys
can get, like,
think.
an Ashley duelist here, right? Like she might be that Phoenix player alongside Gerald on the Neon, and I think that
DMs?
versatility, that flexibility, and the fact
Ooh,
that she
okay.
has
Thank
warmed
you,
up
Cobra.
as well,
Or,
if that
Walmart.
is the case,
I'm
it's
gonna
be
pin
also
that
spicy.
so I don't forget it.
Yeah, it really
Mark
is
on
going
red.
to be. I think it'll be.
I have a
fun
lot
to
more
find out
information than you
what
guys think,
direction we're gonna be going in
but
when it comes
I just
down to
pretend
that.
to not know.
I think
I'm gonna be honest.
overall, honestly, knowing what we're kind of expecting as far as a meta comp for the side,
You can get the
of
purple one by
Rosso
just gifting
on
sub.
Pearl,
What do you guys talk about
I'm
these
pretty
badges?
Excited to see them.
Oh, you guys want the
play it.
EWC
Honestly, If
badges.
you're thinking about how good they were mechanically on Lotus,
Oh.
trying to run a very
How do you guys get those? Is it by gifting subs to me?
composition that requires a lot of communication, a lot of set plays, and very tight timings together. Now they're all getting
Watch
on a comp where
stream.
they can let
You just
loose
gotta
a little
watch.
more, and we saw
I
how
see.
comfortable they looked,
And
how
gift.
confident they looked in those rounds for the side of Rosso.
Interesting.
That would be a really huge boon that you were talking about. Maybe this
Do you have a riot gun buddy? I
series
do.
going a lot further than we would have expected top of day.
Yeah, and
Can
I'm
still
looking
get it,
towards
just not
when
from
they
Valorant
matched on a
anymore.
Fade as well. And so I think there's still that
Oh.
ability to have combo plays if they want
Gifting
to,
is a
if they
cheat
are
code.
prepared more
I
so on
see.
this
All right, well,
map
if you want your
than-
blue
than
your blue
Cloud9's
thingy,
pick as well.
make sure.
So
You
I
know,
think
just
it's a
told me
good
to wait. But what am I
versatility of
waiting
both
for?
possibilities, which is where this
You're gonna cry about the outlaw nerfs, but
but
boost. It was so
I
needed,
do
brother.
think
I'm
I'm
sorry.
also gonna be interested to see how Shiny
outlaw-
does.
the
if
outlaw
she
nu-
is
the
on
outlaw
Chamber,
nerf was
right?
needed.
Because we didn't really get to see too much opping. I feel like it's,
You've had so many people with riot gun buddies.
different in the Viper because you're
Yeah,
also
they're
worried
not
about
as rare as they
timings
used
for
to
your
be.
team on some of those smokes, and I think it's also going to unleash them. So again, I feel like there's so much that we can
However,
offer for
what?
this team and what's possible.
If
And
I
for the
five
side
stack with
of
you, I'm gonna
Cloud9,
beg for your
I think
riot
we're
buddy
bringing
every
more
round. I don't even know if I have it
players
on.
in. Like, okay, what are we getting from them? And ooh, are we
Okay, these are
getting
pretty standard comps.
almost mirrors.
Jess told me to wait. I
Almost
don't know what she
mirrors
wanted me to
here,
wait for.
almost mirrors. Overall, though, I think the main difference is being Sari on that Vice.
No
and then
KO, unfortunately.
Shiny
No
on the
KO.
Chamber. I think
Your beautiful diamond gun buddy.
side of Rosso
I bet.
GC, we saw Shiny on the Fade, Shiny on the
Should I
Viper
stay
just
here?
now.
Jess told me to
And
wait.
It looked
So-
good. She was shooting shots. I think that she's feeling on fire. The Chamber is definitely.
I guess I
a
just
different
wait.
role, though, with
So I want
how
your
it's
radiant gun buddy.
activated. But it's not like she was playing.
I know none of you
with
guys in here are
passive
radiant.
Viper either. She's
Not a
doing
single
lot
one of you.
So I think it translates really nicely for the style that Shiny was
Chat,
going
apparently
for,
Valorant Mobile is
and
supposed to come out in
vice versa. I feel like makes sense, Zobi.
August.
Right?
Which,
You're
by
gonna
the way, I
enable
need to
her
write
with
that
a
ad.
flash on top of that too, and she's already frying.
Yeah, and again, she's normally the quote unquote Senti, but like you'd rather have her on like a Viper, right? In the
You have a
same
radiant gun
title
buddy?
than
It's
anything on a
brown.
map like
Okay.
Lotus. So I think that worked out to flex her on over here. and
Apparently, like,
Marceline
apparently
Neon's not
KP
really
Valorant is gonna be at
surprising.
some
I
like
think,
fest
I'm
where they
interested to
announce
see
mobile
how
games,
Uni
like a
and
mobile
Phoenix
game
is gonna
fest.
do.
That's what I've heard.
Similar to how I kind of mentioned Ashley on the Phoenix. I think those are going to be the two players to really
What
look at. And other than that,
on
I think we're
earth
pretty set across the board
did
in terms
you-
of expectations for the
Chat,
series. And
do you see
again,
this?
We talked about the problems that popped up on Lotus, how they could translate, and it's just
Are
a
you
matter of
kidding
seeing how they
me?
actually pass.
Do you see this?
Between both of these.
Chat.
I've seen a lot of depth between.
Jess got me a what on
overheating
earth?
as well at
It's a
times,
mango-
especially
try
when
it.
C9's feeling good. They
Try
like
it.
to,
Try it.
they like to put the pedal.
So
to
I
the
just
metal.
drink it
That
like
is
this.
for
Yeah.
sure. Something that's I think a
Yes.
big part of the identity of that squad.
Are you kidding me?
Pearl, though, we're gonna have
No,
to
she's
do
not
it
pregnant.
in
No,
pieces,
this is-
right.
this
You
is
need
drink
to
it
have
for
that
you.
nuance in composition that allows you
When you
to
gotta
go
give them the
fast
full you.
and dive in if you so desire. But the push and pull on Pearl always gets a little bit awkward with how long these rotations can be around the map, especially.
You're
trying
a
to press
bubble, baby.
Well, getting into it, map 2 of our Swiss round 1 for stage 2
don't like it?
Valorant game.
I'm ending
changers.
stream.
North America.
we need to get out of here. We need to get out of here. I gotta raid somebody and get out of here. Who's online? Inspire. That's the first name I saw.
It is going to be Shiny again, off on the lone someone at Lurk play while we go explosive in A main off this double duelist.
No one's gonna be contesting on
I
side
saw
of
it.
C9,
It was
though.
so
They have
good.
a massive setup.
I had
You've
to
got
get
the
it
Thorns
for
there
you.
as well for additional.
Get out of here. Get out of here, everybody. Get out of here. Give me those fries. Listen, you get your fries next time. Pay out your fries. Get out your attendees. You guys are a bunch of clowns. I'll see you guys probably the day after tomorrow. I'll see you the day after tomorrow. Day after tomorrow.
The duels are going to backstab through art, but it's just Lily playing around with the C's, the pre-fire, the Thorns, even getting